and I'm ready to roar. Speaking of ready to roar, you sound like you're ready to roar too.
Yeah, I'm ready to rock, man.
When was the last time you played live? I'll bet you're itching to get back.
Oh, I play live a lot, quite a lot. You know, once or twice a month I go out, just to keep in shape. You know.
Well, where you been playing?
I just came from Alaska.
Ah.
And last year I was in Australia for 5 weeks, and then I waited for this album to come out so long that I stayed off the road, you know, and we just took, you know, a couple nights a month. So next week I'm going out to back to Michigan to see my folks.
Great.
So, and we're getting the band together, you know, next couple weeks.
Yeah, I was just going to ask. Can you tell me who's in it so far?
Well, yeah, Howie Epstein is in it, and Tom. God, I'm horrible at names. You know, I don't know the guys that well. We got together once.
Ah, okay.
Before.
Well, I guess I'll get
check
that.
with Dan. He's got all that dope really good. Because he put the band together before, you see, because I was going to go in the studio and finish the album myself.
Right.
And then Tom and the manager, Tom's manager, got together with Dan, and we said he just wanted to finish the whole thing, you know.
Excellent.
So it's Howie, and I know Tommy's on the drums, and we were going to get Jude.
Jude Cole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to get him on lead guitar, but he's with somebody in Australia. He'll be there too long.
Mm.
And Gary is going to play organ, but Dan knows the last names and all that.
Okay.
I'm not good at that, but
no problem. No problem.
But the band is hot. I guarantee it's hot, and I can't wait to really get all the new songs down and everything. It's going to be great.
Excellent. Excellent. So you're going to be rehearsing in L.A. then?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, why don't we take it back to the beginning of this whole project? How did this all come about?
Well, it came about with Harvey Goldstein.
Right.
No, Harvey Kubernick.
Kubernick, yeah.
Harvey Kubernick called my manager and said Tom Petty and Del Shannon should get together. Tom should produce Del with the Heartbreakers. I mean, he exactly said that.
Now, when was this?
This is God back in. Dan's great again with dates.
Okay.
2.5 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
And so Dan called me and he said, because I had a beard. I never grew a beard, and I always wanted to grow a beard, and I was going to go to Nashville and cut a couple country things. We were trying to get Larry or somebody down there, Larry, who does Kenny Rogers, because I like Kenny's guitar.
Larry Butler.
And we were going to talk to Larry, because Larry, I think, showed an interest a long time ago, you know, years and years ago. Because I always loved country music, but Dan said, shave that beard off and let's come on there and talk to Tom Petty. And I said, I want to hear his guitars, because I hadn't really heard too many of his records. I heard some of them, but so I wanted to hear the guitars. I wanted to hear the sound, really hear it, you know, and I sat down and I said, Jesus, this is great, you know. He just plays those changing, beautiful guitars. And,
yeah, what tunes particularly struck you? Can you remember at that time?
Yeah, I can remember the one with the cocaine. It was a minor hit for him.
Listen to Her Heart.
Yeah, Listen to Her Heart.
Yeah.
And then I had to stay away from listening to him too much because I liked his vocal style, and I started to sing like him, you know. And I got to be very careful when I listen to anybody. I don't listen to a lot of radio, especially while I'm writing.
Yeah.
I go in streaks. I go out and buy maybe 15 records, the top 15, and listen to them, then I'll go write. Because if I get too involved, I start sounding like him, or I start writing what's current out there.
Yeah. Is that something you've been doing pretty much all along?
I've been doing that my whole career, yeah.
Okay.
And it works a lot better that way for me. Then when I'm not writing or I'm on the road or something, then I get into what's going on, you know.
Excellent.
And in the meantime, I listen to guys like Eric Gale, which you just signed. Jesus, what an artist.
Yeah, boy, I'm real stoked about that.
Oh, man, he is unbelievable. He's one of my favorite artists. And so I get into him and I get into classical music. But I love rock and roll. It is in my heart. And that's what happened when Dan called and said, let's get together. And I got together with Tom and Tony, his manager, and we sat down in Dan's office, and I played him a couple country songs, you know. I think I had a little bit, I had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, Jesus, years or so. I had Drop Down and Get Me nearly completed. It wasn't fully completed.
Right.
That was the only real rocker I had. And then I had a couple country songs.
What were they?
The country songs are not even done. Joker on the Run was one.
Yeah.
And the other one was, I think, Maybe Tomorrow. No, I didn't have Maybe Tomorrow. I really didn't. I mean, I had the idea, but I didn't have Maybe Tomorrow.
Okay.
So, what it did is, he said, yeah, it's in the right direction, especially Drop Down, because it was rock.
Yeah.
And he liked the storylines I was coming up with, and he says, yeah, it's no problem, I don't think. Let's get together and rehearse. So we got together and we rehearsed, and that's when we laid down Drop Down and Get Me.
When was this rehearsal?
It was at ABC Studios or something that they had rented, the Robs. I'm sorry, the Heartbreakers and Tom had rented the studio, and they were rehearsing.
Ah, okay.
And I think they were rehearsing for the tour coming up or something, which was going to be that New Year's Eve party I did with them.
Oh, okay.
At the Santa Monica Civic. I can't remember where it was.
Okay.
And I come on and did a couple songs with them. And I did one song with them, actually.
What was it?
Runaway.
Okay.
Which was, it was really great. That's the first time I ever saw him perform, which I said, Jesus, he is really a great performer. I mean, he really knows what he's doing. I saw him once on a TV show, and he did I still have it on tape, and he did a thing going around a pole. He used a goddamn pole and fit it right in with a song. I couldn't believe it. He peeked around it or something. I thought it was amazing.
Oh, yeah. He was using a pole in his stage set one tour.
Oh, great. Well, whatever it was, I thought it was highly effective. So I really got into digging him, really. And then I met him as a person, and he's very quiet and shy, sort of shy. And he's a very private person, and I always leave his life that way,
Right.
And as far as that, we never went to a movie together. We never sat down. And all we do is meet at the studio, a half hour before to an hour. I play him the songs, and that's what it was. Anyway, back to the rehearsal.
Yeah, back to the rehearsal.
Because I do skip around a lot. You can interrupt me. I don't give a shit.
That's okay. That's okay.
Because back at rehearsal, we laid down that one and a Beatles song, which we never did, and I never will do it. I never done like you.
Right. I should have known better.
Yeah, because I was kind of searching for something just to play and get in with the groove of the band until I could write some more songs, which is all really great because this happened so long ago. I had a chance to really write quite a lot of songs. But and the rehearsal went really good, and then all of a sudden.
This was with the Heartbreakers.
Yeah, and the Heartbreakers in town. That's the first time I ever met them boys,
Great.
And, geez, it sounded great, I was really, in fact, I think it could have been that I did I don't know what it was. When I walked in and they were all set up for their giant rehearsal for that New Year's Eve thing, then I said, geez, what a great band, They were really a heavy band.
Yeah, still are.
Then I took to, then all of a sudden this law thing came up, lawsuit bullshit came up. And, being in the business long enough, so I know that these things come up and it's okay, and I went through it myself, and it helped me a lot because, it just helped, I just knew that I had to just wait then, and it was well worth waiting for.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was, and so Dan, my manager, and, so we just waited, waited, I think, 9 months. And in the meantime, I cut a dub of Life Without You and Lies, which we never recorded. And I don't know what else it was. I think that was it. I sent him those 2 songs. And the last I didn't hear much about it until I went down in Hollywood at the kitchen sink or something, little dub studio, and cut a couple dubs. Yeah, that's what I did. Life Without You and Lies. And the day he called, Dan called me again. He always goes through Dan usually.
Right.
Because I never call Tom direct. He always usually calls me, which is cool, and that's the way he likes it, and that's the way it just works. Whatever because I respect him and he respects me. I'm the kind of guy I don't give a shit who calls me. I don't care. Right? Well, I do too.
Yeah,
I really do care a lot. But anyway,
cut the dubs.
Cut the dub, send him the dub, called, and Dan says he wants to go in the studio. I said, you're fucking kidding. I have to go to England in 3 days. So Tom called me, and I said, Tom, I got to go be in England. He said, who gives a shit, you know?